Have you ever wondered what do stars, bananas, and smoke detectors have in common? The answer is nuclear energy. Stars produce energy through a process known as nuclear fusion, where hydrogen nuclei combine to form helium, releasing huge amounts of energy. This process of nuclear fusion, by combining atoms, powers the stars. Bananas contain potassium-40, a radioactive isotope. While the level of radiation is extremely low and harmless, it is still a form of natural nuclear energy and an example of natural radioactivity found in food. Smoke detectors use a small amount of americium-241, a radioactive element, to detect smoke. Americium-241 emits alpha particles which ionize the air inside the detector. If smoke particles enter, they disrupt the process, triggering the alarm. Although the amount of radiation is very small and contained, this is a household item that utilizes nuclear energy. It is everywhere, and yet so many people know very little information about it. When the word nuclear is mentioned, most people's first associations are explosion, tragedies, and even death. The truth is, lots of people lack proper knowledge about the subject. And the goal of this video is to break the prejudices and introduce you to the basics of nuclear energy and waste management. Therefore, welcome, Nuclear Energy 101. To start with, what is nuclear energy? Nuclear energy is the energy released from the nucleus of atoms. It can be harnessed in two main ways, by splitting large atoms, like uranium, in a process called fission, or by combining small atoms, like hydrogen, in fusion. Fission is what most nuclear power plants use today, where atoms are split to release a lot of energy in the form of heat, which is then used to generate electricity. Nuclear power plants use this process to generate electricity. What people don't know is that nuclear energy is a lot safer than coal power plants because it doesn't harm the environment. It's sustainable, almost has zero carbon emission, doesn't contaminate the atmosphere, doesn't depend on external factors such as sunlight and wind. Another thing that people have lots of misconceptions about is nuclear waste. But what is nuclear waste? It is leftover material from nuclear reactions, often radioactive and dangerous to handle, that needs to be carefully stored for long periods. It is usually stored deep underground or in special pools in order to prevent its harmful radioactivity. The first thing that comes to your mind when you hear nuclear waste is probably contaminated containers leaking toxic liquids into the ocean. But did you know that it was banned in 1972 to dump harmful materials into the oceans, which include nuclear waste? Most nuclear waste is low level and even consists of lab equipment and tools. Some countries are even using that same waste as fuel in advanced reactor systems, like France, which recovers even 96 reusable material. In conclusion, nuclear waste is an unavoidable part of obtaining nuclear energy, but despite its potential harmfulness, if it is stored properly and according to appropriate procedures, the benefits of using nuclear energy are much bigger and present a good solution to many modern-day issues such as sustainable energy sources and climate change.